Hey, how's everybody doing? Sorry for the delay. It's been a little busy around the holiday. I had one of my sons in from LA. Got to spend Thanksgiving with him and his girlfriend. That was a good time. Haven't seen him in like 7 years. So yeah, we had a lot of catching up to do. Haven't been on the bench very much. But couple things. I did manage to get done. I got a quick mock-up done of the one-way nose plow and the wing. Those are both from Ryan Padone. And then the front tower is all scratch built, and the rear tower is all scratch built as well. And I've been working on, let me see if I can point this here, the parallel wing arms. So I scratch built both of those, just simple stuff out of tubing, rod, bits of scrap plastic. And we'll drop pins in those and get it attached to the back side of the wing and the slider assembly right here for the adjustable um, vertical lift ram. And then we'll get a front attachment. I have the front slider made and some of the structure of the main part of the slider, but I gotta get the back of the wing situated where it couples up. There's a big, large diameter bolt that comes through here to allow you up and down rotation of the wing, so you can run your wing up. For benching or whatever, you can change angles of it, and that'll all come in the future. Just like I say, this is a preliminary mock-up of what it's going to look like, and we all do that from time to time just to see if everything's lining up and looking half-assed correct. Yep, I'll do another follow-up with this truck, but I think once I get the wing attached and maybe the plow hitch on the front situated, I may pause it a little bit because I got a couple other projects I'm working on that I want to introduce to you all. And also, I wanted to thank everybody for everybody that has subscribed so far. Never thought, I mean, I know, in YouTube world, it's a small number. To me, it's a big number. I got 19 subscribers. I started with 3. So I guess somebody out there is looking at what I'm doing and caring about plows and trucks and heavy iron and tools and shops and all that stuff. So it's cool. I really appreciate the subscribers. Thank you for all the viewers. I believe my last video is over 300 views now. So there's a couple of them up in the 300 views on. Like I say, never thought I'd even get close to that number. So hopefully things will keep growing, and I'll keep providing you guys with some updates as I build this thing out. Yeah, I got a lot more to do on it. Like I say, the scratch building stuff takes a little while. Yeah, because it's every little part you got to build. So, but keep your scrap, and like I was saying in the previous video, I mean, it's when you have a lot of cut off parts, some of them are already pre-made, so use them as gussets or tubing or whatever you have to do to build the part. Just create it, open your mind up, and get some good reference material. I'll take a little break here. Let me see if I have some more brochure stuff that we can go through, and I'm going to swap this truck out and maybe straighten up my bench a little bit and forgive the mess, because when I get involved in a scratch build project, I tend, if you put everything away, it's like you got to dig it all back out again. So the things that are like on the bench are is what's going into this truck and going into these wing towers and the scratch building that I'm doing. So I'll be back with the other project that I'm working on, and I'll introduce that one, and then maybe, video wise going forward, we'll jump back and forth, because I'm to the point now where I feel that I need maybe a little bit of a break on it, and then go into something else, kind of get my mind on something else that I've had in the works, that's probably 80+% complete, which is about probably what this truck is as well. And I'll do that. Some people will build, right to the end, and that's great. I respect that, but I have 8 to 10 projects going on at one time. And like I say, this truck sat probably for 3 years, and I didn't do anything on it. So I dragged it back out, and here I am, finishing up the towers and everything on it. So yeah, but going forward, like I say, I'll be swapping out some subjects, bringing some other trucks in, maybe some equipment, maybe a muscle car or two, a drag car. I like old Sox and Martin stuff, and I'll keep going with the old brochure material that I have as well. And yeah, I'll be right back. Okay, this is the other project I was telling you about before. And I hinted to that sector right there, which is going to go on the back side of the wing, something like that. That's based, that wing right there is scratch built, and it is based on, let me see if I can get you that's based on that unit right there, the 8-foot Cox wing to complement the Fisher Speedcast snowplow setup. Here they have it depicted on a pickup. Obviously, I've mounted that on a dually, and that's a 10-foot Fisher, scratch-built 10-foot Fisher plow. And here's more of the Cox brochure. Pretty cool. And that's an 8-foot wing, and you can either bolt that up to a pickup truck or a dually and use it with an 8, 9, 10-foot Fisher, and I guess any other kind of plow that you want to bolt it. But I think they kind of tailored this thing towards Fisher, the Fisher front headgear setup, the hitch setup for the front of the truck on for Fisher plows. So I kind of thought it was pretty cool. I had the brochure kicking around, and I said, well, let me fab that up. And this is what I used for the nose plow. It's based on the 10-foot commercial, the older style Speedcast, the heavy duty commercial Fisher plow, power angle. And I just scratch built the blade. I still have some more work. I got to do the plow lights and the push plates. I got to do some more linking up to the frame. But the springs are all there. I don't know if I'm going to run shoes or not. I'll make the mounts for the shoes, but I never ran shoes. Yeah, so that's based on the 10-foot commercial Fisher Speedcast style, the older style. Beefy blade, though. We never had any problems with them. Never had a lot of problems with them at all. We maintain them and don't put crazy drivers in them. And then kind of got the idea because I saw that like a square body Chevy, which that's in the works as well. I want to do another one of these setups. I think this is a Tenco brochure that I had. Yeah. Yep. That was pretty cool right there. So I have a square body cab that I'm working on, and I'll do the little 8-foot dump box for it. And I don't know if I'm going to do a Tenco or maybe another Fisher setup. I don't know. Maybe a Tenco. I already did the Fisher and the Cox. But on that's a little bit newer truck, you know, that's an older Chevy. So yeah, period-wise, that Fisher blade, you know, something a little bit newer blade and newer wing setup on an older, real tough Chevy dually. That kind of fits the bill. And then with a newer square body, with the square headlights and square plowing lights, I think that'd look pretty cool with that Tenco setup on there. So I like that. I like that 1-ton light commercial bracket of trucks as well, you know. Landscaper stuff, snowplow, even paving guys use them for small patching, you know. And it's growing in the hobby, but I don't think it's as big as it should be, you know. But the light commercial, there's a group or two on Facebook that I belong to, and that's everything from like fire apparatus, landscape trucks, whatever, you know, towing. It's kind of an unsung hero bracket of truck, but I kind of dig them. I mean, they're cool, man. Especially when they put like a bigger blade on the front and wing. I mean, what a moneymaker, you know? Pave in the summer with it, plow in the winter, drop your blades, go patching. I have a little roller, like a little Malden roller, that I'll probably put a pintle hook on this and hook it up. I already have it hooked up to another dually, another Ford dually. But yeah, I like that 1-ton class, 1 to 3 ton weight rating commercial vehicles, light commercial. Yep. I'll get this brochure out of the way. But yeah, you know, other than that Autocar I'm working on, I might jump into this one because this is like pretty, it's not as intense as the Autocar. And I can probably bang this one out a lot quicker and get it finished. But yeah, I just like the look of this truck. I got to get a turntable. One of my other sons says he's going to give me his halo light so my lighting will improve. I apologize for the half-ass studio, but I'm doing my best. But yeah, you can see like with the Fisher blade, I did the trip springs because the blade trips under on this Fisher, so it's not like a Western or a Meyer which flops forward, you know. These blades trip under. I'm sure you guys, probably a lot of you already know, are familiar with Fisher plows. Pretty popular in the Northeast. Pretty heavy duty blade. But yeah, the angles. I still got I got to do cylinders. I got to do lift cylinder. I might play with the geometry of the sector. I don't know if I like that or not. But I mean, that's the measurements that I took off the brochure. So I'll see what I can do with it. But yeah. The bed is scratch built. I sloped the sideboards for like if you're hauling topsoil or a landscape company would do, then you can put your tarp up here and just throw it down. I don't know if I'll do a like a tarp, you know, with arm bars and all that, like a roll tarp. I might just do like the old school canvas tarp, on a couple 2x4s, and you just throw the thing down there and bungee cord it to the back end. You can haul a few tons of asphalt in this, topsoil, leaves, landscape debris, whatever, and then plow in the winter with it. Let's see if I can get in on the all the controls are in there. You got your transfer case, your plow controls, your wing controls, your standard shift, all kinds of levers going on in that truck. Yeah, but we'll get that one. I'll jump back into it. And the box is just all scrap parts. I did a diamond plate tailgate on this one. And let's see, we're getting up on our 15-minute mark here. But yeah, I don't know if you can see my lighting. Lighting is terrible. But did the asphalt chute in the back for patching. I'll probably weather up the inside of the box a little more. Bring that around. There we go. That's kind of a view of like the wing side and how far I've gotten on it. But we'll get that one rolling. Might do like pintle hook and stuff underneath. But yeah, it's a tough old Chevy. Lifted it up a little bit. Everything, let's see, everything behind the cab. It was like a 2-wheel drive pickup. Oh, I should have already did the push plates on this one. Let me zoom in. Yeah, those push plates are already there. The headgear, the lifting hitch is pretty much done. I got the sheave wheel there to lift the front slider for the front part of the wing. Yeah, and I mean, that was this truck was just a cab that I had in an interior, and I think I had the floor pan in the interior just from the back of the cab forward and the front part of the frame. So I built onto the back part of the frame, got some springs from other kits, other parts. Those are resin wheels and tires from, man, I forgot who I got those from, but they're a solid unit and I just wanted to use them up. So yeah, I don't know if I'm going to leave the, I may leave the front wheels, like the polished alcohol buds in the front, you know, the 1-ton size, or paint them. I don't know. A little bling on it because I do have the body trim. Did some foil on that. So there's a little bit of a upgrade in this truck, but not like full Cadillac, you know. Worker, but a little bit trick. But yeah, that's close to being done. Like I say, the beds, I'll just scrap plastic I had laying around, just all sheet plastic. The little complex piece there, that wing brace sector, it was a little fiddly to do, but we'll get that mounted up. You guys might be asking about the engine. Let me see if I can get that open. There's your plow controls, so those would be like the 2 yellow ones would be for like left and right on the angle of the plow, and then just raising and lowering, and wing control in there, transfer case, shifter. It's a standard shift truck. Yeah, like a 4-way control for the wing. Let me see if I can get the hood open. I forgot what I put in this one. Let me back this out a little bit. There we go. Let's see if we can get the hood up without destroying everything. It's been sitting a while. Get up there. Not much. I think I did like a 409 or something in that truck. My lighting's crap. Yeah, I still got some stuff to do under the hood, but we'll get it going. There we go. Yeah, it's like, let's put a big air cleaner on it. Yeah, it's like a 409 Chevy in there. We'll fix that fender up. Looks like somebody dropped a friggin' log on it. I don't know. Alrighty, throw that back on if possible. Yep. Hang on 1 second. Let me get 1 or 2 more brochures for you. And then let me dig through and see if I can get one more project out. Like I say, going forward, I'll elaborate on each one of these builds as I'm moving along on it. But I figured you guys want to look at something different, so be right back. All right. So briefly, I'll just give you like I've been working on that. I'm not going to get too nuts into pulling it all out. But it will be an upcoming feature. That's a Barber Greene BG 260B paver. I got the hopper, main body done, the flight conveyors, trailing arms. I got some of the screed done. See if I can get that out and reckon. Some of the screed is done. It's the 20-foot extend-a-mat. But I'm telling you, the geometry on that thing takes forever. But I want to get that thing done. Either get it up on a lowboy trailer. Yeah. So I've got kind of far on it, but there's a lot more to do on that one. So yeah, that's another feature upcoming video. But let me see if I can. That's like that's the hood for the engine. Like I say, the screed extends, you know, it's fully the extend-a-mat, the 20-foot extend-a-mat screed on it. And the tubing, if I spread it out, it does extend. And I'm doing this one, the rubber tire version with the twin bogies in the front, the twin hard. Let's see. The twin hard rubber road wheels for the front end. So yeah, that's that. There's a die cast one I kind of reference a little bit to do that, but I think that's the newer Cat AP 1000, I think that is. But I'm trying to go with a BG 260B Barber Greene that I had when I was in business. I had one, and then I had that was my big paver, and then I had a smaller paver as well, a Malden. And then I've worked for other people, and I'm planning on doing a Leeboy, an 88, I think an 8815 or 8816, a 3-man Leeboy. That's a nice machine. And I also like to track Plow 4410 as well, the PF 4410 Plow paver. Great machine. But yeah, that's all in the works. And a mill coming as well. I think I'm going to do a RX 900, but I won't get too heavy into that right now. That's still in the early stages. So again, thank you everybody for subscribing and all the viewers. And I'll keep pushing stuff out as much as I can. Also, up and coming, I want to do a newer pickup with a Boss blade on it. And some of these newer blades are kind of cool. I like the EXT, maybe a sander in the back. Like a newer Dodge, maybe a dually with the V blade, you know. That's a sweet truck. Yeah. So that'll be that's in the works as well. I think somebody has that out in resin. Yep. Boss, pretty cool blades. Yep. Well, thanks for viewing and watching, everybody. I appreciate the support immensely. Very surprised. So I'll keep putting some videos out upcoming. And be healthy, stay healthy, and be safe.